Okay, and so we're going on to activity 3, where we're going to listen to extracts from 2 lessons and choose our best answers to the 6 questions. This time, we're going to just skim through the questions first, so that we can know what we're going to pay attention to. So number 1, in which lesson does the teacher explain the grammar points? And then in which lesson does the teacher illustrate the grammar points? Number 3, which lesson starts with a focus on the form? 4, which lesson starts with a focus on the meaning? 5, which lessons are the students more involved? And question 6, in which lesson is the teacher's language easier to understand? So grab a pen and paper or pencil and paper if you want to, or just rely on your memory.
Oh.
And of course, you can click while you're listening if you want to as well. Okay.
Just before we start, do you think that focus on form, focus on meaning, do you think that's clear to everybody?
Right. Okay. So yes, focus on form is where we focus on the structure of something. Individual words, they might be how they're spelt. With sentences, typically we think about things like word order. This is subject, verb, subject, verb, object.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
And then what was the second one? Focus on meaning.
Focus on the meaning.
More transparent, of course. And then usage, we're not covering in this one, but those are usually the 3 things that we think about: form, meaning, and use.
Thank you.
All right. So let's go.
Lesson 1.
Okay, today we're going to study the present perfect continuous. The present perfect continuous is formed by the auxiliary verb have or has plus the past participle of the verb to be, that is, been, and the present participle of the verb, that is the verb ending in ing. So, she has been waiting for the bus. Has been waiting is the present perfect continuous. It means she started waiting in the past and she is still waiting.
Lesson 2.
This is Anna. Where is she?
Bus stop.
She's at the bus stop. Yes. What's the time?
3 o'clock.
Yes, 3 o'clock. What's she doing?
Waiting.
Full sentence.
She is waiting for a bus.
Good. What's the time now?
3:30.
Good. Is she still waiting?
Yes.
When did she start waiting?
3 o'clock.
So, how long is that?
30 minutes.
30 minutes or half an hour. So, how can we say this?
She is waiting for 30 minutes.
She has been waiting for 30 minutes. How long has she been waiting?
She has been waiting for 30 minutes.
Good.
All right, 2 very different lessons.
Yes.
All right, Steve. You want to quiz me or I'll quiz you?
I'll quiz you and I'll confirm as well. So number 1, in which lesson does the teacher explain the grammar point?
Lesson 1.
Yes.
All right.
I agree. Number 2, in which lesson does the teacher illustrate the grammar point?
I think it's much better done in lesson 2.
Yeah, but I put number 1 and a question mark because it was kind of attempted at, but it didn't seem very clear, right? Yeah.
Right. Would need to kind of see what's going on as well.
Yeah. Number 3, which lesson starts with a focus on the form?
Lesson 1.
Yep, me too. Which lesson starts with a focus on the meaning?
Lesson 2.
Yep. In which lesson are the students more involved?
Lesson 2. It's very interactive.
Yes. Yes. And in which lesson is the teacher's language easier to understand?
Lesson 2.
Yes, it's just amazing. Hey, as a native speaker, when I was listening to lesson 1, that first 30 seconds just flew over my head.
Right.
It didn't even go into my brain. It just became like background music at the shopping mall.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and interesting, going back to number 4, talking about which lesson starts with focus on meaning, and that was very much generated from the situation, which Scott had emphasized previously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finished quiz.
There we go. And we can scroll up. Well done, Steve.
Hey. I feel validated after 30 some years.